If you love plants, but forget watering schedules half the time, you are in the right place. Not every plant needs constant attention, or a weekly reminder on your phone. Some plants are built to handle dry spells, and still look fresh and healthy. These are the plants that fit real-life busy mornings, travel weeks, and lazy Sundays. They store water smartly, grow slower and forgive mist watering without drama. Perfect for apartments, offices, or anyone who wants greenery without stress. You still get style, texture, and life without turning plant care into a chore. Today we are breaking down the best plants that thrive on minimal watering. Let's get into the ones that make plant care simple and realistic. Monstera is one of those plants that looks high maintenance but actually plays it cool with water. Its thick stems and large leaves store moisture, which lets it go about 10 to 14 days between waterings in normal indoor conditions. In most homes it prefers the soil to dry out at least the top 2 inches before the next drink, which makes it perfect for irregular schedules. It naturally grows in tropical forests where rainfall is spaced out, so it knows how to manage water efficiently. With bright, indirect light and well-draining soil, it focuses more on steady growth and constant thirst. That balance makes Monstera a smart choice for people who want a bold leafy plant without babysitting it every week. Umbrella plant is a solid pick when you want greenery that does not panic if watering gets delayed. Its woody stems and glossy leaf clusters hold moisture well, which allows it to comfortably go 7 to 10 days between waterings indoors. This plant actually prefers slightly dry soil, rather than staying constantly wet, which reduces the risk of root problems. In average home humidity, it slows its water use, and focuses on maintaining leaf strength instead of rapid growth. Bright indirect light keeps it healthy, but it still adapts well to medium light, without demanding extra care. That forgiving nature makes the umbrella plant ideal for busy routines and minimal watering schedules. Fiddle Leaf Fig may look dramatic, but when it comes to watering, it is more disciplined than most people think. Its thick trunk and broad leaves help regulate moisture, which allows it to go around 7 to 10 days between waterings in stable indoor conditions. It prefers the soil to dry out partially before the next watering, which fits perfectly with a low-effort routine. Overwatering is actually a bigger issue than underwatering for this plant. With bright indirect light and fast-draining soil, it maintains strong leaves without constant moisture. That makes Fiddle Leaf Fig a good option for structured but minimal watering schedules. Philodendron is one of those plants that quietly adapts to almost any routine, especially when watering is inconsistent. Its fleshy stems and heart-shaped leaves store enough moisture to handle dry gaps of 7 to 10 days without stress. This plant naturally grows under forest canopies where water is not always constant, which makes it efficient at conserving moisture. It prefers the top layer of soil to dry out before the next watering, and actually grows better when not kept too wet. Medium to bright indirect light keeps its water use balanced and predictable. That flexibility makes Philodendron a reliable choice for minimal watering schedules. Golden Pothos is one of the most forgiving plants you can own when watering is not consistent. Its trailing vines and thick leaves store water, which allows it to comfortably handle 10 days or more between waterings. This plant is known to slow its growth during dry periods, rather than showing damage, which is ideal for low-effort care. It prefers soil to dry out between waterings, and recovers quickly if you forget once or twice. From bright indirect light to low-light corners, it adjusts its water needs without fuss. That easygoing nature makes Golden Pothos perfect for minimal watering schedules and busy lifestyles. Chinese Evergreen is built for steady survival rather than constant care, which makes it great for minimal watering routines. Its thick stems and leathery leaves help retain moisture, allowing it to go about 7 to 10 days between waterings indoors. This plant actually prefers slightly dry soil over consistently wet conditions, which protects its roots from stress. In lower light environments, it slows its growth and reduces water use even more. With well-draining soil and indirect light, it stays full and attractive without frequent attention. That combination makes Chinese Evergreen a dependable option for relaxed watering schedules. Rubber plant handles water like a pro and does not rush you for attention. Its thick, glossy leaves act as moisture reserves, which let it comfortably stretch watering to about 10 days or longer in normal indoor conditions. This plant prefers the soil to dry out between waterings and responds better to underwatering than excess moisture. With bright indirect light, it maintains strong leaf structure without increasing water demand. In stable indoor temperatures, it uses water slowly and consistently. That makes rubber plant a smart choice for people who want a bold look with a minimal watering schedule. English ivy may look delicate, but it is surprisingly efficient with water once established indoors. Its dense foliage reduces moisture loss, which allows it to go 7 to 10 days between waterings in average home conditions. This plant prefers slightly dry soil rather than constant moisture, and adapts quickly if watering is delayed. In cooler indoor spaces, it slows its water use even more, while staying green and full. Bright indirect light keeps its growth balanced without increasing thirst. That adaptability makes English ivy a good fit for minimal watering schedules. Areca palm manages water better than most palms, which makes it suitable for lighter watering routines. Its clustered stems and feather-like fronds hold moisture and allow it to go around 7 days between waterings in indoor environments. This plant prefers the top layer of soil to dry slightly before the next watering rather than staying constantly damp. In bright indirect light, it maintains healthy growth without demanding frequent moisture. Stable indoor temperatures help it use water gradually instead of rapidly. That balance makes Areca palm a reliable choice for minimal watering schedules, without sacrificing a lush look. Bird's nest fern surprises people by being more water-smart than it looks. Its thick central rosette helps trap and hold moisture, which allows it to manage about 7 days between waterings in indoor conditions. This fern prefers evenly moist soil but not constant watering, which means light, consistent gaps actually work in its favor. In medium to bright indirect light, it slows water use while keeping its leaves firm and glossy. Stable humidity helps it retain moisture longer without stress. That controlled water behavior makes bird's nest fern a solid option for minimal watering schedules. Cast iron plant lives up to its name when it comes to handling neglect and missed watering. Its tough leathery leaves and slow growth rate allow it to stretch watering to 10 days or more without showing stress. This plant naturally grows in low-light forest floors, where water is limited, which makes it extremely efficient with moisture. It prefers the soil to dry out between waterings and actually struggles more with excess water than dryness. Low to medium light keeps its water needs even lower and predictable. That durability makes cast iron plant one of the best choices for truly minimal watering schedules. ZZ plant is practically designed for people who forget watering altogether. Its thick underground rhizomes store water for long periods, which allows it to go 2 weeks or more without watering in indoor settings. This plant prefers dry soil and uses moisture slowly, making overwatering a bigger risk than neglect. In low to bright indirect light, it maintains leaf strength without increasing water demand. Its slow growth rate keeps water consumption minimal and consistent. That survival-focused design makes ZZ plant one of the strongest options for minimal watering schedules. Prayer plant may look expressive, but it is smarter with water than people expect. Its broad leaves fold and adjust to reduce moisture loss, which allows it to handle about 7 days between waterings indoors. This plant prefers the top layer of soil to dry slightly, rather than staying constantly wet. In bright, indirect light, it balances growth and water use without sudden demands. Consistent but spaced watering keeps its leaves vibrant without stress. That controlled water behavior makes prayer plant workable for minimal watering schedules when cared for steadily. Peace lily is known for signaling thirst, but it actually manages water efficiently when placed correctly. Its thick roots store moisture, which allows it to handle 7 to 10 days between waterings in stable indoor environments. This plant prefers the soil to dry slightly before the next watering, rather than staying constantly wet. In medium to bright indirect light, it regulates water use and maintains strong foliage. It focuses energy on leaf health instead of rapid growth, which reduces overall water demand. That balance makes peace lily a dependable choice for minimal watering schedules with a little awareness. If minimal watering is your goal, these plants make it realistic and stress-free. They prove you do not need a strict schedule to enjoy healthy indoor greenery. Pick the ones that match your space and light, and let them work with your routine, not against it. A little awareness goes a long way when the right plants are involved. If this list helped you simplify plant care, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment, and tell me which plant fits your lifestyle best.